Live from Chicago, this is Fox News at 9.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Robin Robinson.
And I'm Walter Jacobson. And first on our news tonight, a new development to report in the ongoing furor over St. Sabina. A group of African-American ministers is lending its support now to Father Pfleger in his ongoing battle to get St. Sabina into a Catholic sports league. This comes as police increase security around Pfleger because now he is receiving death threats. Lilia Chacon is at St. Sabina's on the south side with the story.
If it were left to the kids, this would never have been an issue. But since the adults made it an issue, they'll have to sort it out.
Racism is an ugly word. Either we are Christian enough to stand up against it, or we are to own the fact that we have decided not to follow Christ.
Thank you, brother.
Today, a dozen black ministers stood in support of Father Pfleger and his efforts on behalf of St. Sabina's kids and racial tolerance.
How do you work politely with racism? You have to name it, you have to unveil it, you have to eradicate it. When people say they're going to forfeit, tell me, why should we have a forfeit policy? When people come and say they're not going to come to your games, am I going to let my children go through that?
That's why Pfleger has asked the 21 Parish Athletic League to make 3 guarantees. No intentional forfeits in order to avoid playing games at St. Sabina's, no racial taunts, and guaranteed security for visiting teams, whether the neighborhood is white or black. So far, the issue of forfeiture has proven to be a sticking point. But tonight, Cardinal George called the demands reasonable and says league members are quietly making progress.
The goodwill is there on all sides, along with some ill will. Those forces of prejudice and bigotry will win if this thing collapses. They'll be the winners, and we saw them last weekend with those terrible leaflets.
Hate literature was distributed in a dozen Southside parishes by a fringe white supremacist group called the National Alliance. Now Father Pfleger himself has been targeted, and not for the first time.
I got racist emails this morning. I got racist hate letters this morning. You know, please, man, called on the phone yesterday, told we're waiting for you to come over here. We're waiting for you.
That was Lilia Chacon reporting. In Cicero, a man has died after the roof of a building he was in